Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching. Mid-month favorites today. We're in the middle of May. Don't know how, don't know when or where, but somehow we managed to get to the 5th month of the year and we are halfway through. I'll never not be shocked by that. So today I'm doing mid-month favorites. I've got home, fashion, beauty, and baby. And actually beauty is my heaviest category, but pretty much everything you're gonna see in this video, it's helped me kind of get my time back because my son is almost 6 weeks old and I just don't have time to do simple things anymore. Obviously because he's a whole person I have to take care of, but this stuff just like kind of streamlines my day. So everything I'm talking about is gonna be linked in the description bar below. Make sure to click the subscribe button if you are new here. I'd love to have you guys join the fam, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing I actually have, I don't have it with me. It was time for it to get like fully washed, so it is actively being washed in the dishwasher as this video is being filmed. It is this hyper chiller, and I talked about this in my Amazon home video that I shared the other day. I'll link it right here for you guys. It is amazing. I talked about how I think that coffee is better if you force it to be cold rather than let it just get cold. That's gross to me. I don't know if I'm alone in that, but part of momhood, I don't get hot coffee anymore. It's always cold by the time I finish it. So what I've actually been doing is really loving iced coffee lately. So this, it has, I explained it a little bit better I think in the Amazon video. It has like 3 total pieces to it, or 3 chambers. There is essentially like a block of ice in this like protected metal thing, and then there's an empty cup, and then there's another block of ice around it. You pour your drink down into it, you swish it around for like 30 seconds or less, and then you pour it into your glass and you have a perfectly chilled and very cold drink, but you don't have to add ice to it if you don't want to, which I don't like because it waters it down. So this hyper chiller has been used a lot because I am now an iced coffee person because my coffee kept getting so cold and I just thought it was disgusting, so I was like, I'll just make it cold. So I've been using this a ton. My husband actually used it, which is why we pulled it out last night. He used it for Gatorades. We like got some new Gatorades and they weren't cold yet, and he really wanted one, and he knew that like the ice just wasn't gonna cut it, so he did fill his cup up with ice, but then he chilled it in the hyper chiller, kind of swirled it around for like, I think he did like 15 seconds, poured it in his glass, and it was like perfectly good. Like you would have thought it was in the fridge all day long. So really like that thing. And I mean, do make sure you clean it. It's not the most convenient. It's kind of frustrating, but it's worth it. Okay, it's totally worth it. So next up, this, I'm literally holding a vacuum. So this Eufy vacuum, they have a lot of different kinds of Eufy vacuums. That's the RoboVac. We've had that for like 3 or 4 years. And I actually think even this version that we have, they have like a newer version of it that's a little bit better. So it really just depends on what your need is for that vacuum. If you have a larger home, you may need one that like does the full floor plan of your house. It really just depends, but the Eufy brand vacuums are great. I also have the cordless vacuum that I love from them, but this has just been something that our house needs to be vacuumed every single day. We have a dog and 2 cats. And so it was just something that was kind of getting pushed to the wayside because I was so just caught up with like work or baby stuff. And so I've really been appreciating that this thing will vacuum my entire house on one charge, and it actually vacuums really, really well. Like it gets all the animal hair up, and we have a ton of animals, and it can go under our dressers, it can go under our bed. So we've been using it for 3 or 4 years. It's been great this month, especially because I am like a stickler for some vacuum floors, but I haven't actually had time to like use my cordless vacuum and do it myself. Like I actually really like doing, like vacuum is something I like. Weird. My fashion items are a little bit random. The first is this Kendra Scott watch band. So they recently came out with watches and watch bands, and oh my gosh, I love them so much. I think they are so pretty. This one is silver and gold, and I wasn't sure about the silver and gold first because I'm mainly a gold girl, but I do have some silver pieces. So I was like, you know what? This is like a great transition between the two because I do mix metals, but this has been such a nice band. It is very high quality. My husband had to take 4 links out of it for it to fit my wrist, and I have very small wrists, and it was very easy. Like he said, this is actually a lot easier than some other ones he's done. So very simple to like fit to your wrist, and then it just has the gorgeous, hold on, I'll show you, Kendra Scott logo on it, but the gold and silver is just super, super pretty. And I really like have gone on, I've been like, I really like the yellow gold one, but I like the gold and silver mix because it just, I don't know, kind of helps you like, kind of makes mixing metals look even better. And then actually this phone case. Whenever I share this phone case and this pop socket, they are purchased from 2 separate places. This is from Amazon, this is from Etsy. I get so many questions about this phone case and this pop socket, and I love them. Like, I totally went to the loopy side for a while and I came back to the pop socket side, and I'll never go away. Like, pop sockets are superior in my opinion. I just love them. Even when I'm like walking or running, like I can take this and I can just still hold it if I forget the armband, which I usually do. So I really, really like this. And the phone case is, like I said, from Amazon. So I've just been loving these. Very convenient to hold your phone, especially because this is the iPhone 13 Pro Max and it's very, very large. Okay, beauty is a little crazy this month. Everything is just, it has to make my routine more simple now. Oh my gosh, I can't remember if I shared this in my monthly favorites, but if I did not, then I am out of my mind, because this is one of the best products I've ever used. Now, they are a little bit expensive. I think they're a little bit better than the Milani like dupe that I have to this. I'll link that below. But these are bronzers. So they are like blush slash bronzers. And when that first came in, I was like, what? And I absolutely love them. I have the Kiss of Rose, Kiss of Pink, and Kiss of Copper. And I'm actually wearing Kiss of Pink today. It is truly just a blush and a bronzer in one. And I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about that because this looks so pink, but it just gives your skin the most beautiful glow. If you go back and watch either my Mother's Day gift guide video or the Meet My Son video, the makeup that I did that day, I filmed those at the same, like on the same day. I have on this, actually I think I have it in Kiss of Copper in that video. It just makes your skin glow so beautifully for summer, and it just cuts down a little bit on time too, because it's just, you're not putting 2 products on your face, you're putting 1. But I just love the glow that I get from this. Ooh, these are pretty. And like I said, the Milani one, there's a Milani blush. It's like a baked blush that I'll link below for you guys. I don't think the color is as saturated, but it is a more affordable option that you can try. Okay, and then this, I will literally talk to anyone who will listen to me about this. This Butter London powder I've used every single day, more than my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I'm wearing the color Porcelain Light, and this is a Lumi Matte finish. It perplexed me when I saw what Lumi Matte was, but I love this. So I have kind of, it's more dry, it's more combination-ish now. It used to be really oily, but I do still need a matte powder, and I need it to be good. And this is actually good. So if you have oily skin, it's gonna be matte on your face, so it's not gonna let any of that oil come through, but it has a luminescent glow to it. So you're still gonna glow, but you're not gonna look greasy. You know what I mean? There's like a really fine line there if you're oily. So I use this every day, and it's just so, so gorgeous. And the color Porcelain works on me when I am like a little bit more tan or even a little bit more pale. So the color itself, I feel, isn't as huge of a deal with that one, but the luminescent glow that you get from it while it's still keeping your face actually like matte from oil is amazing. That is like hands down one of my favorite products, probably of the year, I'd say. Like at the end of the year when I do my yearly favorites, you will see this in there, no doubt. The Isle of Paradise drops. So I am self-tanned. I don't know if you really can tell, because tan for me is still very pale for a lot of other people. But I have been loving self-tanning again lately because it just kind of adds a little bit of confidence, you know, makes you feel a little bit better. If you can't tone it, tan it. And I literally just got cleared to work out. So I'm just now able to tone it. So I've been tanning it. And this is amazing. The smallest amount goes a very long way. You can use it all over your body. I prefer to use this on my face and neck. And what I'll do is after I've self-tanned my body, while I'm waiting for it to dry, I will take this, I'll put like moisturizer on my face, I'll kind of like dab it all over where I want it to be, and then I'll take the dropper and I will drop just like one tiny little bitty drop right above the moisturizer so it kind of catches it, and I'll mix it together like on my face, on my neck, and then I just leave it. It doesn't have a self-tanner smell to it, and after, sure enough, I'd say about 4 hours is when I really start to kind of see a glow. It just gives your skin the prettiest glow, but you do have to mix it with a moisturizer, so keep that in mind, and always make sure to wash your hands after, because this is one you don't really think about. You rub it all over your face, and then your hands will get tan from it. So use this on your face and neck. It's gorgeous. The glow is perfect. Isle of Paradise is a Clean It Sephora brand, so it is a cleaner self-tanner, and a really, really good one. And then these two Dime products. So this is the Gentle Jelly Cleanser. This has lycopene and coconut extract in it. And I really, really like Dime products. I seem to kind of weigh heavy towards Tula for my morning skincare, and I weigh towards Dime for my evening skincare. But anytime I try a Dime product, I have high standards because I've told you guys I've done a full Dime video It is not just, in my opinion, the best clean skincare on the market. It's just the best skincare. I think it is superior to so many other brands out there. And they actually have very different products from Tula. So I get asked from time to time, like, which do you prefer? And I'm like, it really depends on what product you're asking about. So their stuff is very different, but I actually kept the Tula Cult Classic Face Wash in my shower for a very long time. That one, and then the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cleanser. Those were the two that I went back and forth, I think, for maybe 2 years now, and both of them got bumped for this one. This is amazing. So first and foremost, it is very good on my sensitive skin. I have used it. I used it when I was pregnant, when I still had fairly like oily skin. Now that I'm in postpartum, my skin is combination more towards the dry side. It still works great. It makes your pores look very, very small. And I just find that like this is great for actually making your skin feel clean without like, I don't know, sometimes you know you can use a face wash and it makes your face just feel like it's got like a film over it sometimes. I don't know. It doesn't feel like that. It's just like a very lightweight face wash. This is amazing. And it does come with a cap, but I lost the cap because it was in my shower and I just kept having to, I was like, no, nope. So I actually think I threw it away. This is an amazing face wash and totally bumped the other two that I've used for 2 years. And then this is actually a combination product of what I've used before, and I use them every day and have for a year for the lash boost, and since the brow product came out in the fall, like I've used it every single day. So Dime actually like this past month came out with, it's called the Boost Duo. So it's got on this end the eyebrow enhancing gel, and then on this end it's got the eyelash boost serum. And if you were to buy them separately on Dime's website, I think they're like 88 bucks, and this one is the price I can't remember, but I know it's not, I think it's like half of that. Plus you can use code Moriah R20 for both Dime products for 20% off. And these were not sent to me, by the way. I bought both of these. I just do have a discount code. I always want to disclaim like that. I buy my own Dime stuff, but this is a combination product. It's amazing. I love that you can buy 2-in-1, and they do have different, so like this side has the spoolie to it for your brows, and then this side has that same brush that the regular serum does. But I've been using the, like I said, I've been using the like lash serum for a year, since last February, and the brow one since it came out in the fall, and I absolutely love them. Been so impressed. They perform so amazing. And then finally, for the last beauty product, these. So these come with a learning curve, but I have really enjoyed them so far. So I actually did my hair with these yesterday. I did have to touch up a couple spots today with the Dyson, but I like that it gives this kind of just like flowy blowout. The reason that I'm trying to kind of perfect these is because I think it gives you the same look as the Dyson, but it doesn't last as long. So the Dyson is something you dry your hair with. I prefer my hair to be like fairly wet and then dry it, and the Dyson will stay. Like if you do that when your hair is like damp or wet, it's not gonna come out, like those curls are not gonna fall until you wash your hair again, but these do fall a little bit faster. So that kind of seems to be the biggest difference. But I kind of wanted to try these out and just like master them because I think they give you a similar look to the Dyson, but curlers are definitely an interesting learning technique. So if you have any tips, please send them my way. But I really like trying those out, and eventually I will get to a tutorial, but I want to make sure I kind of know what I'm doing before I share that, because there's definitely a learning curve to curlers. Okay, and then I have 3 baby products here. One of them is technically a breast pump. I don't think I've actually shared this with you guys here. So this is the Baby Buddha breast pump. I only pump once a day, and the reason being is because one, I am an overproducer. Well, I was. Now my supply is actually kind of leveled out to be what Ezra needs, but it's still enough for me to pump and save milk for him. So I'm still producing more than I need to, but it's not like it was. Like there was literally a point in my breastfeeding journey that I pumped one day for 8 minutes, and I had like, I think it was 10 ounces of breast milk, and I was like, okay, this is a lot. So now I only pump at nighttime, and it is pretty late, but I will do it because I want to keep my supply up, and Ezra's usually asleep by then, or no, he is asleep by then, and he does not wake up in the middle of the night anymore. So you do have to pump to keep up your supply, and this thing is so powerful. I have heard people who like Be My Breast Friend on Instagram. She has said this is more powerful than the Medela. I have heard that from a couple people who have used the Medela pump. I don't use my Spectra anymore because I use this thing. It is so powerful. It's portable. I did add a clip to the back of it so that I could just like clip it onto my clothes, because it does come with something you can like wear around your neck, but I didn't love that it just added an extra like thing. So I just clip it to my shirt when I'm pumping. This thing is so powerful. It has like literally 2 settings. Like, it's not like the Spectre where you have to do like let down mode and then massage mode, and then you have to increase this and then decrease that and then move this over here. It's like, it's just easy, and it is, again, can I say it like enough? Powerful. Like, you don't even need this thing on a super high setting and it's gonna drain the girls. So this has been the only pump I've been using. I don't use my Spectre anymore, and it actually, so it hooks up to like, you know, 2 flanges, but what I like about this is it also has this little thing here, so you can push it to one side and then it would only pull from that one side. You can do it on the other or keep it in the middle and it will pull from both. And that's really good because for a while when I was trying to get my supply back up on one side after I had clogged ducts, I could just literally sit there after and I could push it to one side. It would continue to pump from that one side, but I wasn't having to like do all this extra stuff. It was just very simple. That little thing is so powerful, and it's like under 250 bucks, I think, at like a full retail price. Let me tell you something. If I knew then what I know now, I would never have bought the Spectre pump. I wouldn't have even concerned myself with it. I would have just gotten the Baby Buddha. In fact, can you donate breast pumps? I need to look into that, if you can donate breast pumps. I want to donate a breast pump though. I don't want it to go to someone who's gonna turn around and sell it. If you know if that can be done, please let me know, because I would love to donate that thing. This is going to be the best thing that you ever buy for your stroller. So I got this off of Amazon and I shared a reel on it, and the biggest reason that I love this first and foremost is because it actually holds my phone, and I have a huge iPhone 13 Pro Max. My husband has like the massive Samsung phone that has like the stylus with it, and it holds both of our phones, but it also holds, I actually don't think it holds the stand. It holds the reduced water bottle. Look at that! So it holds the reduced water bottle, which I switched back to temporarily, and your phone, and it can attach anywhere on your stroller. So this can also be used on a wheelchair, but you can adjust it to fit like any part of your stroller. We have the Uppa Baby Vista V2, and where we actually attach this on the left hand side, just because that's where I prefer to keep mine, when we like break the stroller down and put it in my trunk, we do not have to take this off. It can sit on there. I literally had to go pull it off of my stroller in the trunk of my car to show it to you guys in this video, but it holds a cup, clearly a huge one, and your phone, and you can attach it anywhere. And I actually think I'm gonna go ahead and buy a second one of these, because when we push our stroller, like Sam also has a water in his phone. Very, very nice. If you have a stroller that doesn't have like an easy access like cup holder, or you want something that also holds your phone too, this is great. And then this, I did not understand the difference between a baby shusher and a white noise machine when I first came home from the hospital. And Ezra, I mean, he likes white noise machines, but this is actually what puts him to sleep. And I told someone the other day, I said, I don't mean to brag, but I can get my son to sleep in like 2.5 seconds at nighttime. So I will swaddle him up, give him his pacifier. I will lay him on my chest. I'll like put my robe on and like kind of wrap him up in it, because he just loves to be like warm and cozy. As soon as I start this thing, those eyes just get real heavy. And I actually find that I too am really put to sleep by the shusher. The white noise machine now, it puts me to sleep as well. This is amazing. I don't know why, I don't know what it does, but something about that shh noise babies like. And this actually has 3 kind of like shushing sounds. It is on a timer, so when you put it in their bassinet, their crib, however your baby sleeps, you know, you're not gonna have to turn it off. But basically, you turn it on, and then you can pick your, you hear? It's like a true shushing sound. If you do not have one of these for your baby, get one right now, because I'm telling you, like, he liked the white noise machine, he did fine with that, but once we started using the shusher, instant sleep. And I'm talking instant. Like, he will be wide awake and be like so up and like looking around, and then you turn this on and he immediately is like so this has been great this month. Okay, I talked a lot, but I had a lot to share, and there's a lot of good stuff, so I wanted to make sure I covered it all. Thank you guys so much for watching. I cannot believe we are in May of 2022. It is crazy. My anniversary for being on YouTube is coming up in June. It's like June 2nd, which is insane to me, but I'm so thankful that you guys are here. Don't forget to go below and click the subscribe button. Don't forget, everything is linked in the description bar below. Love you guys so much, and I hope that I see you in my next video.